Hi, Sharon here for video number 2 about the Vata Dosha. It's that time of year, the end of fall, the beginning of winter. It snowed last night, just enough to cover the ground, and then a deep freeze set in, so the snow is icy, crispy and crunchy underfoot, cold in my house. Thus, the layers, a scarf to keep my throat warm, and a scarf for extra warmth through my torso. You may not need this much if you have a nice warm place to live, but it feels good, it's comforting, it's soothing today for me. In this video, I promised to talk about addressing the Vata Dosha through food. I wanted to read first about the characteristics of the Vata Dosha, and I'm reading from a book by Sibylle Tomlinson called AyurVeda Wisdom. She outlines the Vata characteristics this way: thin, light, delicate physique, either very tall or very short. Tendency toward dryness, dry hair, skin, lips, constipation. Tendency toward roughness, rough skin, hair, nails, hands and feet. Crackling or unstable joints, stiff muscles, sensitive to cold, cold extremities and poor circulation. Prone to palpitations, irregular heartbeat, muscle spasms, nervous stomach. Tremors and tics, changeable moods, irregular daily habits, irregular appetite, irregular digestion. Sensitive to wind and sound, prone to sore throats, earaches, dry coughs, headaches, and anxiety. Low physical endurance with the tendency to overexert. Quick to be sated or become tired. And an interest in travel. To that, I would add the predominant emotion is fear. Anxiety and fear with the tendency to become overwhelmed. Another book I really like for those who want more information is what's called The Little Red Book by Dr. Vasant Lad, Ayurveda, The Science of Self-Healing. At this time of year, as we move from fall into early winter, here in Colorado, it tends to be windy. Movement of any kind, excessive movement, can provoke the Vata Dosha, as can cold, dry, hard, rough qualities, foods, experiences. So you're wise to counter those qualities with foods and experiences that are the opposite. This is a good time of year to be eating warm cereal with ghee. To be eating nuts and seeds, which have an oily and moist quality to them. To be cooking vegetables and fruits. To be eating warm, creamy soups, broths. Root vegetables growing deep down into the earth tend to draw that Vata energy down out of the head where it becomes anxious and fearful, down to be more grounded, to help you find center. Extra fat at this time of year helps to provide that satiety, that sense of fullness, and some stability, some calmness. You are wise to avoid eating frozen or raw vegetables and fruits now. The predominant tastes that soothe a provoked Vata dosha include the sweet taste, salty, and sour tastes. Adding more of that in, it doesn't mean eating things with white sugar or processed sweet or salty foods. You can find the sweet taste in raisins, in carrots. You can find the salty taste in seaweed, and the sour taste in sauerkraut, kombucha, fermented products. But be careful with those because they can lead to more dryness and more roughness. Basically, warm, moist, cooked foods with extra fat and plenty of warm water sipped throughout the day are your recommendations for this time of year dietary considerations. Herbal teas are the choice over caffeine, which can aggravate Vata. And creating a regular, calming, nourishing routine is beneficial, especially this time of year. We all have elements of the Vata dosha within us. For some, it's more predominant, and at different stages of life, we experience it more or less. For those of you moving through your 50s into 60s and beyond, that is the Vata time of year, and so you want to take these considerations to heart. Let me know if you have any questions, or I can support you in any way through a private consultation or by putting together a workshop for you and some friends. I would be happy to do that. You may learn more at my website, www.mountainwisdomholistic.health. Thank you for watching, and keep your eye out for the next video. May you have a blessed and beautiful day. Namaste.